8 police officers in the hospital.
Chaotic scene.
What is up, guys? Assalamu alaikum. Bonjour tout le monde. You know, I hope you guys are having a great day, whoever you are and wherever you're from. And, you know, even if you don't speak English, whatever, what's up? So today I'm going to be covering the windmill with you guys, and I'm going to show you the smartest and most efficient way to learn the windmill. So let's dive straight into this. So first of all, a little history. Back in the days, there was a move called the backspin. B-boy Crazy Legs from the Rocksteady crew kind of messed up his ending and accidentally created what was first called the continuous backspin, today known as the windmill. So before starting with the windmill, you need to know in what direction your windmill will be. And that's the case with all your power moves, because you don't want to be able to do a windmill in one direction and then a head spin in the other direction, because you're going to limit your possibilities to make crazy combos. To know your direction of the windmill, you need to figure out on which hand you do your baby freeze or turtle freeze. If you don't know how to do a baby freeze or a turtle freeze, then you should probably get started on that first. Let me know if you want me to make any tutorials for that, because I actually don't know if you guys want that or not. Just let me know. If you do your baby freeze on your left hand, you're gonna do everything in this video the same direction that I do it. If you do your baby freeze on your right hand, you're gonna have to do everything in the opposite direction. So left is right and right is left. And whoever did not listen to that last sentence is totally screwed. So for step one, you want to get into that baby freeze. Try and keep your head and feet level. From this position, you want to start rotating 90 to 180 degrees by using that free hand. It's okay to let your toes slide over the floor as long as your body is staying level. As you can see, at this point, I'm turning to my left because I do my baby freeze on my left hand. If you freeze on your right hand, you should turn to the right. By doing this, you are creating rotation, speed, and momentum for that epic windmill. So this is a tricky one, because the windmill gives you the illusion that you're rolling to the side when it comes to the transition to your back. When people try this for the first time, they usually have the problem of the legs hitting the floor. So I have this trick for that problem. You want to roll 80% to the front, so you kind of end up in a simple shoulder roll. While performing the shoulder roll, you want to stretch and open both legs and fold up the moment your back touches the floor. As you can see, I'm rolling towards my left shoulder because I'm doing my baby freeze on my left hand. So yeah, it looks kind of weird in the beginning, but this is a really good way to learn how to keep those legs off the floor. Because a lot of you good looking folks right now that are watching this video probably have that problem. You go from your baby freeze onto your back and those legs just keep touching the floor. So use this technique to try and learn to keep those legs up in the air. So once you start to get the hang of this, it's probably gonna look a little something like this. So as you can see, the rotation I have created in step one is transitioning straight into a backspin. I have to add that there are actually many other ways to go into a backspin, but this tutorial is strictly for the windmill. So maybe in another tutorial. So this is another tricky one, but you're almost there. Now we have to get back into our baby freeze from this position. Like step two, a lot of people think this next step is to the side, but this is how you're gonna get those legs to hit the floor again. So for this one, we're going to roll over to the back, over our right shoulder to find our way back into that baby freeze. But first, we have to have our arms ready to catch the floor. So you want your baby freeze hand in position and the other close to your shoulder. So, slide your head to the side to create space. Arms in position, and let your legs guide you over your right shoulder until you get where you need to go. At this point, strength will be an issue. You need to have a little strength to catch that baby freeze without having your legs touch the floor. This is probably the hardest step to execute. So if you try this like 3 times and then like give up, you have just wasted your time. So a really good tip for you guys when you're training your windmill is not to do 1 windmill every time and then just stop. Right? What you actually want to do is like 5 or 6 windmills, even if they're like really crappy and your legs hit the floor. If you just like trying to keep getting into that motion, you're going to absorb the move a lot faster. It's going to make all the pieces of the puzzle fall into place. Don't practice windmills with like sweaty clothes or like shirts that have like big prints on them and stuff, because it's actually going to stick to the floor and just like get you like burn marks and all these kind of stuff. So just make sure you're wearing something nice and smooth. Don't wear caps, watches, bracelets, sunglasses, or even have change in your pockets, because that's going to get tangled up in your move and it's going to mess everything up. Make sure you know how to execute a strong, smooth, good windmill before actually starting to learn variations. There are a lot of crazy windmill variations out there. So let me know what kind of windmill variation tutorials you would like to see next.